to help predict the behavior or the future need of our clients, data is really essential. So, Sir Jonas, would you like to give further elaboration on that?
Sure. Probably uh, uh, more of from a technical, I guess more from a technology company point of view in terms of what I think would be uh, in terms of innovations in the banking industry. Uh, I, I believe we can agree, or at least it's a general consensus that everything is, or a lot of things will go digital in terms of services, the services that banking sector provides. We can see it right now, actually, during the pandemic, just basically jumps, a lot, multiple folds. Now, from a technical or technology perspective, I would think the one, well, actually, I have like four items in my mind right now that are not really new, but it is something that I feel that would be uh, seriously going to be considered or looked at in the banking sector, actually in a lot of industry in general. Number one would be the cloud, or more specifically, hybrid cloud. Uh, it just makes sense because of the direction of a lot of organizations, specifically on the banking industry and the fintech, to go, to go that digital transformation strategy. It makes sense to take advantage of the scalability of the cloud, and at the same time be able to also use the the on-premise service that a lot of the banks still have.
Mhm.
The other thing, the second would be, again, this is not really a new technology, but it is something that I see that there's going to be a lot of adaptions from the banking industry.
Mhm.
Is the use of API management platform. It will basically, this will pave a way for banks to expand to in terms of services that they can provide
Mhm.
uh, outside from the traditional services, because now you can easily, quickly and safely, at least that's the purpose of the API management platform, to easily and safely integrate with other third-party providers,
Mhm.
whether that be a payment gateway or other banks, or maybe non-traditional banking integration, maybe retail or healthcare. So that is something that I think will have a strong impact in terms of technology in the
Mhm.
banking sector. It also goes well with like open banking and that type of direction.
Mhm.
Uh, and also next would be like John and Mon mentioned earlier, which I totally agree. Data would be key. There are a lot of innovations in data,
Mhm.
uh, from capturing data, from processing data, from monetization of data, from displaying data, and being able to do some acrobatics on how you process those data. So there are a lot of innovations in that domain, which is something that is very critical, I think, in terms of knowing your customers, doing a lot of other uh, strategic decision or planning based on actual data.
Mhm.
Uh, we used to do a lot of big data before, but I think the next stage of that would be like fast data, streaming data, data that you can access immediately, process immediately
Mhm.
from different sources. Last, and I think Mike mentioned this, AI, machine learning, and analytics. But specifically, I'd like to focus the analytics part, or the AI or machine learning component, uh, on the context of prescriptive security. Um, Now, once you go digital, I mean, full digital platform, it also carries with it some risk involved. And I think analytics, machine learning can help mitigate that risk. in a way, being able to analyze patterns, behavioral patterns, to preempt any sort of hacking incidents or malicious intent from individuals. So that would also play, because analytics have been around for, and it has been really a buzzword for a number of years now.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it being used, at least once we have this a lot of this digital transformation taking place. I see it used really more, or at least more efficiently on the security side of things.